Alright, hey there guys, Idrikasi here, aka Bro95, coming at you guys with another video. So, yes, I know I'm late on this. Get off my back. I had some potential streaming issues that might have actually made streaming yesterday a bit impossible. But we do have some the Combine promo, part 1 today. The second half of it is going to be coming out tomorrow, for those of you guys that do not know, or maybe it's out today by the time you see this. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video, simply just because of the fact that I have other things to do. But today, guys, we're going to be using a few players. So first off, we got Drake May. Now, he was one of the 93 combine players that are rookies that have not been drafted yet. So because of that, they will get all 32 team cams, as you can see here. But other than that, like that's really the only reason why I'm using this card, is just because of the fact that we need a quarterback for this team. We don't have a Geno Smith yet. We don't have a Russell Wilson. And I quite frankly am getting annoyed by that, as you've seen on Twitter. I'm getting annoyed by the fact that we don't have a Drake May. Now he probably is going to get replaced with Bo Nix come tomorrow, because Bo Nix is a card that will be dropping. I believe it's a free quarterback. I think it's a free card that you get from solos. I don't remember specifically how you get that Bo Nix. But that Bo Nix gets 1 AP Hot Route Master and will probably be the starter just because of that reason alone. But this Drake May is still really good nonetheless with 96 speed. The accuracies are somewhat mid. The throw under pressure is really, really high. I was very shocked to find he had 97 throw under pressure. Like, that's just something I did not expect. Is that really worth it, that sacrifice of some of the accuracy specifically? I don't know. But this Drake May is really, really solid overall. Now, I've heard he has the generic 1 release, which a lot of people are not a fan of this year. X Factor wise, here's his main X Factors. He does get regular ability buckets, you know, so for tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then tier 4, he can get 3 AP Hot Route Master. He can get 5 AP Set Feet Lead. We're not going to be rocking the Set Feet Lead on him. I think it's way too expensive of an AP to justify for me personally at this current moment. Hopefully we do. Maybe you might be able to fit it in with the Bo Nix tomorrow. And then for this ability slot, you can get 4 AP Set Feet Lead, the 2 AP Hot Route Master, and 1 AP Roaming Deadeye. We're going to be rocking the Hot Route Master today because I need those extra hot routes. If you guys have watched my offense, you guys know, or before I got this Hot Route Master QB, you guys know I had like 7 AP on hot routes for this offense, just with wide receiver apprentice and all that stuff. It was insane. Yeah. And that was the sole reason I picked up Juwan Jennings, but, you know, now that we have a Hot Route Master QB, I don't need Juwan Jennings anymore, so I actually ended up selling him off yesterday. Now, defensively, couple of new faces for this roster. First off, we got Jer'Zhan Newton, much like Drake May. He's another combine player that has not been drafted, so he does get all 32 team cams. This card's actually not that bad for an interior pass rusher. I love the high block shed. I love the high power move. I like the speed, for instance. Maybe he might shift out to an outside rush for some of the defenses I like to call. He's a big body too, at 6'2", 295. He's not like defensive tackle big, but he's a big body. He does get free enforcer. He also gets 1 AP no outsiders and 1 AP edge threat. I was really hoping it would be 1 AP inside stuff, because then I would probably find a way to put him on the roster. Him and Chop Robinson don't get inside stuff for 1 AP, which is a bummer. So yeah. But this Jer'Zhan Newton is pretty solid overall. I like this card a lot. Now we get to the main man of the video, Tariq Woolen. My God, was this card fucking expensive. This cost me about 2.5 million coins yesterday. I'm gonna tell you guys, I might be selling this card off after this gameplay, because quite frankly, this is just an insane card to justify 2 million coins on. Now the positives, he's really, really good. He's endgame stats across the board: 99 speed, 98 acceleration, 97 agility, 99 man, zone, etc. So he has great stats across the board, and his abilities and whatnot are fantastic. So for these NFL Combine cards, for those of you that do not know, these guys work as similar as I said in previous videos, like I did this morning's video, work in tandem with like AKA and Unstoppable. So they start up, they don't start activated right away. They take 9 plays to charge up, but once they do fully charge up, they are unstoppable. So for that, you can get Combine Reinforcement, which is free, which is what we're going to be rocking today, because I want to try out Reinforcement for free. And then he also gets Universal Coverage for the 1 AP, which is nice. Now, he does have some special buckets. He does get Pick Artist for free, Deep Zone KO, and Mid Zone KO for 1 AP. And then his other bucket is the same thing, but instead of Mid Zone KO, it's Flat Zone KO. So we're going to try Deep Zone KO as well as Pick Artist for the free AP, for the 1 AP, and then we're going to use the Combine Reinforcement X Factor for the free as well. Now, I forgot to showcase this as well, just real quick before we get into the game. For his chemistries, guys, he does get every single team motivator chem. So he does get things like speed motivator for linemen, which is what I'm using. He also gets, for defensive tackles, he gets power motivator for all linemen and tight ends, as well as ends and defensive tackles, so defensive line, basically. Acrobat on wide receivers, backs, and quarterbacks. And then same thing for linebackers, safeties, and corners. And then finally, stop and go for everybody on the offensive that is in the offensive line. So wide receiver, backs, tight end, and quarterback. And then safeties, corner, and linebacker for the other stop and go motivator. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any of these maxed out, but yeah, not bad. I like this card a lot. It's just, my God, 2 million coins is a lot to justify. But let's hop into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully we can get that X Factor light up and see how good it actually plays, because yeah. But I mean, All Pro is also pretty sweaty as shit too. So is it really like that much different? That's his top 3, okay. Okay, I did get the ball off in time. Holy shit. I didn't think I was gonna get the snap off on time. Holy crap. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am not hyped for NCAA. I know a lot of people are. I'm not. Like, I truthfully just am not. Like,
gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too faster.
It ruined Madden. Yeah, I mean, it still kind of is in some ways, though. Like, in some ways, it still kind of is scheme over team. Like, you could have, like the Super Bowl theme team, but still be complete garbage. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious, man? Like, this is what we're doing? YouTube and streaming killed Madden also because there used to never be ebooks and glitches. I wouldn't necessarily say that's the fault of streaming and whatnot. Truthfully, I wouldn't say that's like streaming's fault. People just share exploits and that's it. It's true. Yeah, thank you. Like Call of Duty's even had like meta within it. Like, you can't necessarily. Good knockout digs. Good fucking knockout once again. Madden was never like meta. Madden was never meta like before YouTube and ebooks. Now here's the question I want to ask. Now, can you say that for certain, or is it because it was because of the rise of the internet? Because there could have been metas for like a lot of things, right? But because of the fact that it wasn't really widespread, because of the fact that the internet wasn't such a big deal. Used to be. I mean, there's plenty of factors to talk about, like, for that, right? Like, there's plenty of reasons for that as to why it's not as fun. All the pros in MCS rely on bunch and dollars, not really skill. I mean, well, that is, like, something I do agree with. I wouldn't also go as far as to say, like, that's the only reason they are good. You know what I mean? Not exactly, but it's hard to watch the same bunch and stuff over and over. Oh, no, I agree. Like, I don't watch the MCS. Like, I do agree. It's just not watchable because of the fact that it's the same nonsense every single fucking game. If that guy had a lurk artist there, that would have been an interception.
Denied.
Good shit, Ryan Neal. Actually.
Gotcha, bitch!
He went and used it that corner. Okay, cool. Like, it's mainly like an ego thing and whatnot. because they can't comprehend the fact sometimes that the playbook that they bought and the ebook that they have going just isn't like foolproof. You know what I mean? Like, they're not perfect. Like, you're gonna lose games. I think this guy's in Cincinnati's offense. It's not real. The only thing I'll rebuttal to that is teams copy each other all the time. Like, teams and players will copy each other a lot. Like, it's not unusual to see a team copy something that, like, the Rams or the Niners are doing. Hell, Seattle has adopted stuff like that as well. And I do think next season they're going to have a very similar scheme to what the Ravens ran last year, which is why I'm using the Ravens defense, because I think their defense is going to be very similar to this. Right? Mike McDaniel in Miami is basically what would happen if Sean McVay decided he wanted to take a vacation to Florida. Right? Like, it's not unusual to see teams copy each other and see NFL coaches and players, NFL coaches and coordinators do the same stuff. That's NFL, not a video game. I mean, the thing is, like, Madden is an NFL video game, is it not? Tons of teams tried to copy the tush push. That's true. Tons of teams tried copying the tush push, and that did not go very well for them. That's my point. See all these kids do all this nonsense, they can't even win a bit. I mean, then that's just obviously, like, they're just garbage. Right? Like, that's just them being complete ass. Much like this guy that's just no huddling every fucking play now. Okay, so CMC is exhausted. So next time he gets fucking hit like a fucking train, he should be fumbling the ball. Yeah, tons of teams tried to copy the tush push. I said a belt. Oh, can never win a belt. Oh, yeah. Like, they'll have difficulties winning a belt for sure. Like, that's not like that's for sure, like, something that is gonna happen, right? They play like a pun, can't even win on a big stage. I mean, again, like, I need to, you know what I need to do? If he is, okay, cool. There. Right? Like, there's no reason to play it if you're not enjoying it. Like, that's just the sad reality of the game. Like, or just life. If you're not enjoying something, you don't have to stick around. You can just, you can just leave. It's just not the same as it used to be, and EA caters to meta. Yeah, I mean, they do. They do. It also doesn't help when you got players complaining about the meta consistently, right? And saying that it should be this, or should be that, it should be this, and should be that, and it's just like, no, it really shouldn't be at times. Like, I saw, like, no disrespect to this person I'm about to say, but, I had a good old chuckle seeing that, a good old chuckle and laughing seeing this. It was Joker Kale. Now, again, I love Joker Kale. I think he's a wonderful guy. Let me just make that clear. But I saw him put out a tweet about how Derrick Henry broke, like, 5 tackles, and a hit stick from I think it was Sky Moore or something, like a light cornerback, like a very, very light corner, and took it for the house for 70 plus yards. And he was very upset about that. I'm like, really? Like, you're upset about something realistic being in the game? Because that's something I could see, like, that's something Derrick Henry will do and has done. The kid's neck never goes outside. 7 million with a 97 team. I mean, he plays the game a lot, like, that's just what it's his job, right? He's more successful at playing Madden than I ever will be at this current moment. Like, he right now is better off than I ever will be, probably. So, like, it is what it is. Like, he can do what he, like, that's crazy. I literally cannot run on this double A gap bullshit. Like, you would think I'd be able to because there's no second level defenders, but I can't. I just can't for whatever pissing reason. He's been blocked for years, not a chance. You know what? Get fucked, dude. I don't care, man. Like, that type of stuff, if it was me like 3 or 4 months ago, I would have felt sorry for this dude. But considering that happens to me way too often, I just don't care anymore. Like, I've become numb to that shit. Like, if my opponents get cheated, whatever. I just don't care. Especially with how people choose to play me at times. With how people choose to play this game, like, on me at times when we match up. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what they deserve. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, it's really kind of difficult to make a living off of this type of stuff, right? Like, I've been playing Madden, doing Madden content like this for like 3-4 years, and I haven't even broken 700 subscribers yet, and I'm not even at 300 followers on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. I think I still have like 296 or 297. I should have just took that with what's with Drake May. I was gonna say that should be a first down, yeah. That should be a first. That he ended up getting over there. Life's too short to sit on a video game. The only thing, the only thing I'll say to that is if you're making money off of it and you're having fun, you go do you. You do what it is you want. Julio time. I would have had a touchdown to Jimmy Graham if I actually waited an extra second. I would have had a touchdown to Jimmy Graham. So let me see if I could actually can do that again. I enjoy NFL and nah. Okay, good sack. Going to NFL and NBA games way more than holding a controller. I mean, that's just life, dude. Like, that's just life. Like, if that's what you find more enjoyable in your life, you go ahead and do that. You go right ahead and enjoy your life that way, to that potential. I thought you of all people would have been like, oh yeah, right. He's like, because you even talked about that this morning. You're like, oh shit, he's like 2.2. I should have bought him when he was like 1.5 million coins. Oh fuck, I mismanaged this clock. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just call a fake spike. And I can't make adjustments. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and just throw up a touchdown to Jimmy Graham. LOL. Okay, that actually fucking worked. Oh, I mismanaged it so bad and I got bailed out. Oh my god, that's funny. I pressed the wrong fucking button, but Richard Sherman's going to be right there to knock it down and not draw an interception because... Okay, I manned up the wrong person. Come on, Diggs, you got to be better than that. I'll just say this from the way Madden has become, I'd be definitely in jail if I knew someone in person. That's a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, that's kind of concerning, buddy. I would definitely, like, look into talking to somebody about that. If that's something that... Which makes it definitely time to hang it. Yeah, it might, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. If that's how you really are feeling, it truthfully might be. It truthfully might be. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, because, like, obviously I want people to play this game if they enjoy it, but, like, if it's making you that, like, just unhappy playing it, yeah, it might be time to just... Good fucking shit, New Osu. That's a deep out KO, Smile. That's a deep out zone KO that Sherman was in, and they still... Not only did they not give him an animation for it, but they didn't let him... Thank you. Good fucking shit, Jordan Brooks. Holy crap. Holy crap, Jordan Brooks. Way to jump for that. Yeah, it does, can't lie. Yeah, no, I do agree. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Drake May, like, he's serviceable, but I don't know if, again, once we get that bow next tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna keep him long term, just because of the fact that he gets 3 AP hot round 1 AP hot round master, whereas Drake May is 2. So I'll probably go ahead and probably just quick sell this Drake May because he's actually one of my BND cards. No, what was the other one again? Newton I didn't see much out of, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Reek, I mean, he didn't get thrown at, so I'm gonna you guys know I attribute that as a W when he doesn't get directly thrown at, because obviously he's playing his assignment correctly. Now comes the question of selling this card, and I don't know if I'm gonna sell this card right away or if I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit, maybe for like another few weeks and then sell it off. Or maybe like another few days, because Team of the Year is coming next week, and we might get a price like dip with these guys for like combine players. But I'll see you guys next week. To see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.